On April 8, 2024, the world witnessed something spectacular and something they may have never seen before and never will. A total solar eclipse swept across North America on Monday, offering a spectacle for tens of millions of people who lived in its path and others who traveled to see it. Some may be thinking, how did this happen? Was that real? Let's explore the total solar eclipse with 10 surprising facts you may have never heard of before. A solar eclipse occurs during the new moon phase when the moon passes between Earth and the Sun, casting a shadow on Earth and totally or partially blocking our view of the Sun. While an average of 2 solar eclipses happen every year, a particular spot on Earth is only in the path of totality every 375 years on average. Here are 10 surprising facts about the solar eclipse of 2024. Fact number 1. The total eclipse started in the Pacific Ocean and ended in the Atlantic. The darker inner shadow the moon casts is called the umbra, in which you can see a rarer total eclipse. The outer, lighter second shadow is called the penumbra, under which you will see a partial eclipse visible in more locations. The total eclipse started at 12:39 p.m. Eastern Time, a bit more than 620 miles south of the Republic of Kiribati in the Pacific Ocean. The umbra remained in contact with Earth's surface for 3 hours and 16 minutes until 3:55 p.m., when it ended in the Atlantic Ocean, roughly 340 miles southwest of Ireland. The umbra entered the US at the Mexican border just south of Eagle Pass, Texas, and left just north of Houlton, Maine, with 1 hour and 8 minutes between entry and exit. The second fact is that Mexico saw the longest totality during the eclipse. The longest totality extended for 4 minutes and 28 seconds on a 350-mile-long swath near the centerline of the eclipse, including west of Torreon, Mexico, according to NASA. In the US, some areas of Texas caught nearly equally long total eclipses. For example, in Fredericksburg, totality lasted 4 minutes and 23 seconds, and that got slightly longer if you traveled west. Most places along the centerline saw totality lasting between 3.5 minutes and 4 minutes. Next up, more people currently live in the path of totality compared to the last eclipse. An estimated 31.6 million people lived in the path of totality for 2024's solar eclipse, compared to 12 million during the last solar eclipse that crossed the US in 2017, according to NASA. The path of totality was much wider than in 2017, and this year's eclipse also passed over more cities and densely populated areas than last time. The fourth fact is that a part of the Sun, which is typically hidden, revealed itself. Solar eclipses allow for a glimpse of the Sun's corona, the outermost atmosphere of the star that is normally not visible to humans because of the Sun's brightness. The corona consists of wispy white streamers of plasma-charged gas that radiate from the Sun. The corona is much hotter than the Sun's surface, about 1 million degrees Celsius, compared to 5,500 degrees Celsius. Fact number 5. The Sun was near its more dramatic solar maximum. This was the most active phase of a roughly 11-year solar cycle. There was heightened activity, making the event more captivating. Observers could anticipate an extended active corona with distinctive features such as spikes, curls, prominences, and streamers. These streamers, particularly striking in their pink hue against the darkened moon, presented a beautiful sight during the total eclipse. Fact number 6. A solar eclipse can cause a sunset-like glow in every direction called a 360-degree sunset, which people noticed during the 2024 eclipse. The effect was caused by light from the Sun in areas outside of the path of totality, and only lasted as long as the totality. Number 7. When the sun was blocked out, the temperature dropped noticeably. During the last total solar eclipse in the US in 2017, the National Weather Service recorded that temperature dropped as much as 10 degrees Fahrenheit. In Carbondale, Illinois, for example, the temperature dropped from a peak of 90 degrees Fahrenheit just before totality to 84 degrees during totality. Fact number 8. Wildlife started to act differently. In the 2017 eclipse, scientists tracked that many flying creatures began returning to the ground or other perches up to 50 minutes before totality. Seeking shelter is a natural response to a storm or weather conditions that can prove deadly for small flying creatures. Then, right before totality, a group of flying creatures changed their behavior again, suddenly taking flight, before quickly settling back into their perches again. Fact number 9. There will be a long wait for the next total eclipse in the US. The next total eclipse in the US won't happen until March 30th, 2033, when totality will reportedly only cross parts of Alaska. The next eclipse in the 48 contiguous states is expected to occur on August 12, 2044. Last but not least, you want to be on the center line. This probably isn't a revelation, but the moon's shadow is round. If it was square, it wouldn't matter where you viewed totality, as people across its width would experience the same duration of darkness. But because the lunar shadow is round, the longest duration of an eclipse occurs at its center line, as that's where you'll experience the full width of the moon's shadow. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, 10 mesmerizing revelations about solar eclipses. We trust you found these insights as enchanting as the celestial event itself. If you relished delving into the mysteries of the cosmos with us today, why not express your cosmic appreciation by sharing your thoughts in the comments below, sharing this cosmic journey with your fellow explorers, and subscribing for more captivating odysseys through the wonders of our universe. If you are a huge yacht fan, then you should not miss the following video. Tap on the video and get to know about the yachting world.